Hello everyone! I have a habit of going to the market on weekends to stock up on food for the whole week. Everything from vegetables, fruits, to meat and fish. This is a local afternoon market. I don't usually go to the supermarket because the prices there are often 20 to 50% higher depending on the item. That's quite expensive for someone who carefully watches their spending like me. So the traditional market is much more budget friendly. Let's go to the market with my family today. My name is Mai and I live in the coastal city of Da Nang, Vietnam. First, I'm going to buy some veggies. 2 sweet loofahs cost 50 cents. The vegetables are usually grown by local people and brought to the market to sell. 5 eggplants for 23 cents. 19 cents for pennywort and 38 cents for green beans. Vegetables in Vietnam are incredibly diverse. Each season brings different kinds of veggies. And since the sellers make very little profit, I never bargain. Whatever price they ask for, I just pay it. Half a kilogram of mushrooms costs $1.14. Plum season is here. Plums have a sweet and sour taste. You can soak them in sugar to make jam or make a very delicious, refreshing drink. My husband really loves eating this fruit dipped in salt. He's picking out the firm and perfectly round ones. The price of plums today is $1 per kilogram, though some places sell them cheaper for 76 cents. The vegetable sellers at the market are often older aunts and uncles. Sometimes their health isn't great and they move a bit slow, but they still work hard selling vegetables, so I often buy from them to show my support. 38 cents for okra and $1 for a kilogram of cucumbers. The 2 little guys really love eating corn, so I'm going to buy 3 ears of corn for 68 cents. The lady selling them will peel the husks for me. I asked for some extra husks because boiling the corn with them makes it sweeter. The 2 little ones also love going to the market with us, so we brought them along. We want them to see and learn the names of different vegetables and see what the fish look like. Even though it's quite a struggle to bring 2 little kids along, it's also really fun. They get to learn and interact more with adults. Since today is the 30th of the lunar month, I am going to buy fruits and flowers to burn incense at home. I'll buy 1 kilo of dragon fruit for 76 cents. This is the Vietnamese apple, costing 57 cents. It's a tropical fruit, very rich in vitamin C and fiber. And $1 for a kilo of sapodilla. They even have soft-shelled turtles here. I don't know how people eat them or if they buy them to keep as pets. Opposite the vegetable stalls is the fish section. Da Nang is right next to the sea, so fishermen just need to cast their nets near the shore to have fish to eat. The fish in the afternoon is very fresh. I usually buy from this lady because she has a very cheerful personality. Today, she is also selling squid. The squid are quite big, priced at $4.55 per kilo. The afternoon market is quite crowded and a bit dangerous for small children, so I will hold little Lim's hand, keep him close to me, and look at the fish together. The sellers sit right on the edge of the street, so buyers can just stop their motorbikes and buy things instantly. They're selling duck today. The lady says the price is $5.69 for a whole duck. They will chop it into small pieces for me. I'll go buy the rest of the things we need and come back to pick up the duck meat later.
Dạ, có chuột này em quay lại nghe. Dạ, chuyển khoản lại đưa tiền. Em đưa tiền mặt. Dạ, đưa tiền cho em. À, đưa cho chị à? Dạ. Bón gì luôn biết không?
Vietnamese people have a dish called balut, or fetal duck egg. It's a dish that many tourists are quite afraid of and hesitant to try when coming to Vietnam. But this dish is actually very nutritious and delicious. 4 eggs cost $1.06. We eat it with fresh herbs and sweet and tangy pickles. My husband is carrying all the groceries, while I hold the hands of our 2 little ones. Next, I will stop by the grocery store to buy a bag of flour. I have a habit of frying flour pancakes for the kids to snack on during the weekends when they are home with us. The 2 boys are very fascinated by the colors in the store and aren't paying any attention to Mom. This grocery store sells all kinds of spices, flour, and dried goods. They even sell rice. I'm asking the shop owner if he sells peeler knives, but he says no and points me to another store up ahead. A bag of flour costs 46 cents. This is a store that specializes in household items. I will buy the knife here.
Dạ, 2 lưỡi bữa nay nhỏ nhỏ đi à. Lên ra đây.
Now, let's stop to buy some flowers and head home. The flowers used for worship are usually small yellow chrysanthemums. These flowers are grown and sold by the locals. Each branch costs from 30 to 70 cents. I'm buying 2 branches, enough for 2 vases, for 95 cents. We are finally home. It's 6 p.m. now. The whole family went to the market for almost 45 minutes. Lim wants to eat the dragon fruit, but I tell him, let Mom put it on the altar first and we can eat it later. While my husband bathes Ram and Lim, I will prepare the food to freeze. Fresh food like fish and meat needs to be washed clean and frozen early. I will wash the fish, scrape off the scales, and put them in food storage bags. Similarly, the duck meat needs to be washed and rubbed with salt to make it clean and remove any bad smell. One duck can be divided into 3 meals. After I'm done, I will put everything into the freezer. Now it's time to wash the fruits and arrange the flowers in the vases. This is a spiritual culture, to worship the land and the deities where we live, and to remember our ancestors and our roots. Today is the 30th of the lunar month. Usually there are 4 days a month when Buddhists eat vegan. That is the end and the beginning of the month, the 30th and the 1st, and the middle of the month, the 14th and 15th. On days like these, they sell a lot of mushrooms. My husband is not a person who believes much in spirituality, but I am, so I take care of these things. I believe that every piece of land is governed by deities. For example, the altar placed above the kitchen is for the kitchen god, and there is also the earth god. People believe that burning incense every month, on the 30th, 1st, 14th, and 15th, will make the house warmer and blessed by the spirits. I will go up to the 3rd floor to place the fruits, arrange the flowers, and burn incense first. Then I will come back down to the kitchen to worship the kitchen god. Sometimes, when my mind is full of fear and overthinking, I also burn incense to pray for good luck. But there is no real luck that comes just from praying. It simply makes our minds feel lighter and more at peace. According to the deep meaning of culture and feng shui, we always light exactly 3 incense sticks. It's 7 p.m. now, quite late, so I will quickly steam the squid so the family can have dinner. The rest will be frozen for our next meal. Thank you so much for going to the market with me today. If you found this interesting, please follow my channel to watch the next videos.
Này đưa ra. Ra. Ăn từng đầu về.